Guilty. I think they will be guilty. I mean, I think this case is dead on arrival as soon as it hits the jury. You got the state witness. This does not really happen. I want to emphasize, anybody listening to my voice, listen to me. This is the most important thing. If your co-defendant is testifying on day one, it is not going to go well. It is not going well. This man, Cornelius Smith, went up there and told every single thing that happened. How much it was, the contract was for, where they went, how they knew Young Dolph was going to be in town. They knew a lot of paper route artists were going to be in town. There's going to be 100 bands, and this is how the split's going to be. They ended up seeing Dolph. They went on ahead and did what they did. Unfortunate. And at the end of the day, we're killing each other over pennies. And that just, it's ridiculous and it's sad. But beyond that, then he told you, pick me up in a white Mercedes. We did what we did. Then what happened afterwards? Went here, went there. We had it on text messages. We FaceTime. Blah, blah, blah. Went over here, there. They gave me $500. I said this ain't enough. They went and gave me another $300. However it was, $800 in total. Then I got arrested. And then Straight Drive got arrested. And here we are. If you would have got the money, if you would have got your split at $100,000, you still wouldn't have had enough money to cover your lawyer fees. Because them people in the suits right there, when you get caught, you, my friend, have to pay them. And let me tell you, it's only going to be a court in the street, or you're going to actually have to go to court. And those people in the suits are going to take that money at the end of the day. So you doing some contract, you're going to off somebody kind of contract for pennies, please believe when they catch you, you're not going to have the money to defend yourself. That money going to be gone and you just wasted your life for nothing. So I'm telling you right now, it's looking like it's going to be guilty and you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison. And I'm not even a big person on lion's share of the blame. All four individuals, and maybe more than that, participated in this superstar's passing. But let me tell you, it has got to be unfortunate for the person who had the automatic weapon, according to the video, who did the most damage, to be testifying against the others. Because Straight Drop only had a Glock. He may have finished him off, but most of the damage was done by Cornelius Smith because he had an automatic weapon. Then he drove off. So, and then they got shot, by the way. I mean, you put your life on the line, got shot multiple times because he said he got hit in his leg. Cornelius Smith said he got hit in his leg and his arm, and Straight Drop got hit for however. And by the way, the money that we gave you, that little money that we gave you is all gone, dried up. And then the people you snitched, the people that you told the state to tell on the others, guess what? They were disrespecting you the whole time. They were calling you, they were saying, yeah, you're going to use that on drugs, but you decided to do this anyway. They weren't nice to you. It's just amazing. Anyway, I think someone on Twitter said it's going to be the shortest trial in history. I kind of agree with that. I think this is going to be the shortest high profile case that's going to be shut in like 2-3 days. They're going to send it to jury, and I think the jury is going to be quick with the guilty because he laid out each and every detail. Point blank, period. It is what it is. The contract was for any paper route artist. They ended up seeing Dolph, and they did what they did, and now their life's over. And crazy, I don't know what kind of deal Cornelius Smith got because he might be out. And he's the one who did the most damage. So let's just break it down. Cornelius Smith went up there, said, hey, it was a $100,000 contract from Big Jook. Now, Big Jook's no longer here. And I don't think, most people on the street know what happened. We just finding out about it. I mean, the officially finding out about it on public transcripts. But a lot of people knew exactly how this went down. So it's not a secret. So Big Jook put out the contract. He's no longer here. However, if he was, I fully think he would have been indicted either federally or on state charges for this. He would have been just like Govan. People who didn't actually do the case, but who didn't actually do the crime, but they transpired in it. They were the ones who started the contract. Now, there are a whole lot of other names that are affiliated with these four. And I say four, I'm talking about Jook, I'm talking about Govan, I'm talking about Justin, who's the straight job guy, and then Cornelius. There were a lot of other affiliated people that did not make it that are still here, but some of them are not. So I'm not talking about them, and I mean no disrespect by anybody. Just saying what the facts are. It is what it is. We are offing each other for pennies, and it's really over disagreements. And we have to think more about this. If we actually challenge the folks who want X Y Z to happen, would X Y Z happen? Is my point. Because you're throwing away your life for $800. Ended up being $800. That's how much you got paid. Because trust me and believe, if you really stepping like that, they would have paid you something up front, or they would have paid you all up front, and you wouldn't have had to look for your money. Or number two, they plan on offing you straight up. So I don't want you to think that you can be out there and get away with things. And we all from the hood at certain times. Like, people get away with stuff every now and again, but not here. Not a multi-millionaire, bruh, in his city, bruh, in broad daylight. They got a lot of people that care about him. They gonna put their best investigators on this because they know other bodies gonna be dropping, and other bodies still dropped anyway. So yes, they gonna find you. You gotta think. You gotta outwardly think. Like, damn, is this money worth me ruining my life? And hell no, not even close. Even if you would have got the money, like I said, lawyers would have took that. So I firmly believe this case is open and shut. One of the few open and shut cases for a fatal killing kind of case like this. It's just senseless. Them people about to say guilty and get up out the door. Get up out that door. So I don't think it's gonna be any of this. I mean, everybody knew the contract came from Big Jook and the CMG. That's what the prosecution is saying. So, and now here we are. We gotta love each other, man. Ain't no way about it. Ain't no other way about it. Sad. Black News Network.